Dear students, welcome back. We have started mensuration chapter, second chapter in Maths 2, and in the first lecture we have written formulae, all the formulae, and I hope you will all have copied the formulae in your notebook along with the diagram and with clear concepts. Okay, this is the last frame of the first lecture where certain values of numbers like pi, root 3, root 2 and all this sign ratios we have to remember. Now we will start with the practice set 7.1, the first exercise of 7th chapter. This is the first sum. You should all have textbook in front of you. I am not writing the question. For the cone, it is said that radius of the base is 1.5 centimeter and perpendicular height is 5 centimeter. What is the volume of the cone? Now student, as I have told you in the previous lecture that remembering formula will be the most important thing, most important job of yours for this chapter. Remember, what is the volume of the cone? Okay, we know the formula, volume of a cone. What is the formula? Volume of a cone is equal to, remember, 1 upon 3 pi r square h. This is the formula. Now simply we have to substitute the values. So 1 upon 3. Now I told you value of pi, okay, you have to remember it is either 22 by 7 or it is 3.14. Here they have not specified the value of pi. So what we will do is we will keep it 22 by 7. So pi will be 22 upon 7 into radius. Radius is 1.5, 1.5 into 1.5. Why? Because it is r square into h. H is the height, which is 5. Now you must be very apt and skillful in calculation. In this chapter, two things are most important: remembering the formulae, and secondly, fast calculation and skillful calculation. These are the two most important things of the chapter. How will we do now? We can cut this. Okay, 3 ones are 3, 5s are 15, but it is 1.5, so I will write 0.5. Okay, and then I have to multiply 22 with 0.5 and then that will be multiplied with 1.5 and with 5. Now always remember, whenever any number is multiplied with 0.5, this will be useful to you throughout the chapter. Whenever any number multiplies with 0.5, we have to just make half of it. So 22 into 0.5 is 11. So just product of this is 11. Then 11 5s are 55. Okay, students, these are the tricks of fast calculation. 22 into 0.5 is 11. 11 5s are 55. 55 into 1.5. So it is 1.5 times of 55. Okay, 55 into 1.5 divided by 7. Now when we multiply this, what we will get? Just multiply and find out. I just told you that it is 1.5 times of 55. Now what is 1 time of 55? It is 55. And what is half time of 55? Okay, it is 22.5. Okay, sorry, 27.5. Now when we add this, what it is? It is 87.5. Correct now? 5, 7 plus 5, 12. 7 plus 5, 12, 82.5. Sorry, 82.5 it is. So what we have to write is 82.5 divided by 7. So what is the idea of fast calculation? 55 is multiplied with 1.5. That is, it is 1.5 times. 1 time of 55 is 55. Half time of 55 is 27.5. Just add it in mind. It is 82.5. 82.5 divided by 7. Now we have to simply do the calculation. How much it is? It is 7 ones are 7. So 1. Then 12. 7 ones are 7. Okay. Then 5 remainder. 7 7 sevens are 49. Okay, so when we divide it, we will get it is 11.785. Okay, and this is the volume of the cone, and volume of the cone is measured in centimeter cube. So we write either centimeter cube, or we can even write, if you don't want to write centimeter cube, we can write CUCM, stands for cubic centimeter. Okay, and if you round it off, make 2 digits after the decimal point, then it is okay approximately equal to 11.79. You know the rule of rounding of a number. Okay, from a number which is correct up to 3 decimal places, if you want a number correct up to 2 decimal places, see the third digit. Third digit is 5. If a third digit is 5 or greater than 5, it is deleted and the previous digit is increased by 1. So 8 becomes 9 and 5 is deleted. So many cubic centimeter is the volume of the cone. Okay, so students, remember in this chapter these two things are most important. One is remembering correct formula, and secondly the fast calculation. Okay, if you are very slow in calculating, multiplying and dividing, adding, subtracting, then it will take a lot of time. So be careful. This is the hint from the beginning of the chapter that you must remember all the formula of the chapter and you must be very apt or fast in calculation. Now we will go for the second sum. The textbook should be in front of you. It says that the diameter of a sphere is 6 centimeter. What will be its volume? Okay, remember the formula for volume of sphere. There are two formula in the list I have given you for sphere. One is for volume, another is for the total surface area or curved surface area. Okay, now since diameter is given, we need the radius. So what we will write in the solution? In the solution, we write radius of the sphere. Radius of the sphere is half of diameter upon 2, which is 6 upon 2, which is 3 centimeter. Now recall the formula for volume of the sphere. Therefore, volume of the sphere is equal to the formula you must remember. Volume of the sphere is 4 upon 3 pi r cubed. Now only dimension we need is radius and we got it. So 4 upon 3 value of pi, have they mentioned it? No, they have not mentioned it. Okay, and even you know that if I put 22 by 7, 3 and 7 nothing cancels with 3 because later on we are writing radius multiplied each other with 3 times. So 4 by 3, better take 3.14 into r cube of the radius. Radius is 3, so we multiply 3 times. 3 into 3 into 3. We can cancel these 3. Understood? So that's why we did not put the value of pi. Now very simple like multiplication. Okay, 4 3s are 12, 3s are 36, 36 into 3.14. You have to just multiply it. Okay. So what is the product? So product of 3.14 and 36 is 113.04. Since there are like 2 digits after the decimal point, I have to go from back side, leave 2 digits and put the decimal point. So that is our product 113.04. It is volume of the sphere, so it is centimeter cube. We write this way, centimeter cube. This is the volume of the sphere. Okay. Now the third sum. What is the third sum? The third sum says that find the total surface area of the cylinder if the radius of the base is 5 centimeter and height is 40 centimeters. So what we write in the third sum, we write for the cylinder, we are given the cylinder. Okay, earlier we used to write the right circular cylinder. For the cylinder we are given radius of the base. How much it is? It is 5 centimeter. And what is the height of the cylinder? H is 40 centimeter. And what we have to find is, we have to find TSA. TSA is the total surface area of the cylinder that we have to find. Recall the formula for TSA, total surface area. Total surface, in the exam we must have a habit of writing the full forms. Total surface area of a cylinder is, what is the formula? Please recall. It is 2 pi r into r plus h. Now simply we have to substitute the values. 2 into, will putting pi 22 by 7 help us? See, radius is 5. Okay, and perpendicular height is 40. 40 plus 5 is 45. So neither 45 nor 5 gets cancelled with 7. So what we do is, we put the value of pi to be 3.14. So it is 2 into 3.14 into radius is 5. Inside bracket again 5 plus 40. Understand? So it is 5. Now see again, 5 twos are 10. Whenever a number multiplies with 10, then decimal number, then the decimal point shifts one place backside. So it will be 31.4. How did I get it understood? 5 twos are 10. 10 multiplies with 3.14, so it is 31.4. into 40 plus 5 is 45. Okay, now simply we have to multiply this. Okay, do the multiplication yourself. So I have done simple multiplication of 314 with 45. It is 141, 14130. But since it is 31.4, I have to put decimal point. Okay, after leaving one digit from backside. So 1413. Okay, and now it is total surface area. Area is measured in square centimeter because all the dimensions are in centimeter. So I will write centimeter square. Also, other way of writing it is SQCM. Okay, remember these two are not different, they are one and the same. So the total surface area of the cylinder is 1413 centimeters square. Okay, always remember the area is measured in centimeter square or meter square, and volume is measured in centimeter cube or meter cubed. Okay, this is the third sum. Now we'll go for the fourth sum. The fourth sum says that find the surface area of a sphere of radius 7 centimeter. So in the fourth sum, okay, we write for the sphere what is given to us. Textbook should be in front of you. For the sphere, we have radius equal to 7 centimeter, and we have to find the total surface area. Either you say total surface area or curved surface area. It is one and the same for a sphere that I have specified when I explained the formula. Now what is the formula of TSA or surface area of the sphere? So in the solution what we'll write? Write surface area of the sphere. Surface area of the sphere is equal to, what is the formula? Please recall. It is 4 pi r square. Okay, simply put the values now. Is putting 22 by 7 convenient now for the pi? Yeah, because radius is 7. So what I will write is 4 as it is into pi will be 22 by 7. And what is the radius? Radius is 7, but it is squared, radius squared. So 7 into 7. 1 7 I will cancel. Okay, 7 4s are 28. 28 and 22 I have to multiply. See student, how to do it? 28 multiplied by 22. In this number both the digits are same. So what I do is I will say like this: 28 2s are 56. So I will write 56, and then I will put a 0 here or a cross as per your habit. Again 22 2s are 56. So I will write 56. We can do it in the mind also. Okay, now we have to simply add 6. 5 plus 6 11, and here it is 6 again. So it is 616 square centimeter. Okay, this is the surface area, either curved surface area or total surface area of the sphere. Okay, this is the fourth sum. These are very simple sums. Be fast with the calculation. You should do fast calculation. Also remember the formula of each and every figure which we have discussed in the first lecture. Let's go for the fifth sum now. Students, sum like fifth sum are very important sums. Okay, here they have given a conversion. A cuboid is converted into cone. Okay, cuboid is made up of some material. That material is melted and it is reshaped or remolded or molded into a new figure, this cone. Now some dimensions of cuboid are given, some dimensions of cone are given, and we have to find something about the cone. Let us see what are the dimensions given to us. So they have said that the dimensions of the cuboid are 44 centimeter, 21 centimeter and 12 centimeter. When they give dimensions of the cuboid, remember they will always be in this order: length, breadth and height. So 44 centimeter is the length, 21 centimeter is the breadth and 12 centimeter is the height. Now this cuboid is melted and molded into a cone. Cone has height 24 centimeter. They asked what is the radius of the base. So what we write? A cuboid is melted and converted into a cone. Okay, we should write this is given. Therefore whatever material is there in this cuboid, same material would be there in this, only the shape is changed. Understand? So why I am saying this? Because I am like pointing you that the quantity of matter in this and quantity of matter in this is same. Quantity of matter means volume. So what we write? Therefore volume of cuboid will be same, equal as volume of cone. And now you need to remember the two formula, one is volume of cuboid, other is volume of cone. Now what is the volume of cuboid? You know, it is L into B into H. And what is the volume of the cone? It is 1/3 pi r square H. Understand? Now put the value. Simply we have to put the value. Length, breadth, height are given in the order 44 into 21 into 12, and here we have 1/3. Now what value of pi? Have they specified the value of pi? No, they have not specified. So I told you normally we have to take 22 upon 7. So I will put 22 upon 7. Okay, radius we have to find. So I will put r square as it is, and height is 24. Now, first of all, let us cancel this 3 and 24. 3 ones are 3, 3 eights are 24. Understand? Nothing more gets cancelled here. So what I will do is, what we will do is, we will try to shift these numbers. 22 by 7 is one number, other is 8 to this side. And you know how to do. 44 multiplied by 21 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 7. This you have all studied earlier, and the numbers which are in the numerator will be written here in the denominator. 22 multiplied by 8, and remember what is left on the other side, it is r squared. Now simply we have to multiply, or we have to do the calculation. 22 2s are 44, and then you know 8 and 12 fall in the table of 4. 4 3s are 4 2s are, and these two will get cancelled. So simply I have to cancel these 2's, and now it is left 21 multiplied by 7 3s are 21. So I will write that r square is equal to 21 into 21. You know the square of 21 is 441, and therefore taking square root. By taking square root, okay, what to write? We get r is equal to root of 441, and that is r equal to, therefore r is equal to 21 centimeter. Therefore our answer is, the radius of the cone is 21 centimeter. Remember student, this type of sums are very very important. They might have asked you some other thing also. They might have asked you to find the curved surface area or the total surface area of the cone, not only the radius. Okay, so finding radius is mandatory, because once you know radius as well as height, you can find any, like other dimensions of the cone. So this is an important sum, and remember this type of sums are always important, because there is a conversion of one figure into the other figure. Now we are moving further to do the sixth sum. Okay, students, sixth sum is also a very important sum. Here what have they given here? Given in this sum, they are saying that there is a tank, there is a cylindrical water pot. What is it called as? Here they have written cylindrical water pot. Okay, now this water pot has dimensions. Radius of the base 7 centimeter and the height is 10 centimeter. This pot is to be filled by a like it is conical water jug. It is written as conical water jug. Okay, it's a small container. We lift it and we fill it like this. Now the dimensions of the water jug are 3.5 centimeter the radius and 10 centimeter is the height. Now how many such conical water jugs will be needed to completely fill the cylindrical water pot? This type of sum they have asked. So is it a conversion type of sum? No, it is not just like previous sum. Okay, here there is no conversion, but here with one particular shape, means figure, one particular shape of the figure, we have to fill the another shape of the figure. That means this is a cone, and we have to use the cone to fill the cylinder. So in such case, to find how many such conical water jugs, which are completely filled and needed to be filled, this cylindrical water pot. In such case, what we have to do is, always remember, in such cases, we have to divide the volume of big container by the volume of small container. Again, I am repeating, the volume of big container must be divided by the volume of the small container. Understand? Now, I will write the way we have to do the sum. Okay? So students, I have written all the particulars in the solution. For conical water jug, we have radius 3.5 centimeter and height 10 centimeter. For cylindrical water pot, we have radius 7 centimeter and height 10 centimeter. Therefore, number of conical water jugs required to fill the pot equal to, what I said, divide the big volume by the small volume. So it is equal to volume of cylindrical water pot upon or divided by volume of conical conical water jug. Now you must remember the formula. It's a formula for cylinder and cone, both volume. Volume of cylinder is pi r1 square h1. Why I am using r1 and h1? Because here radius and height are there, here also radius and height are there, but they are not same. So radius and height for cylinder will be r1 h1, and that for cone, those for cone will be r2 and h2, while pi remains pi. Volume of conical water jug 1 upon 3 pi r2 square h2. Now you can see, student, that this pi and this pi can be cancelled. So putting value of pi is useless. Now what is left? R1 square H1. They are for cylinder. Here 7 into 7. Radius is 7, but R1 square it is 7 into 7. Height is 10. Divided by, for the cone, 1/3 is left. It is not cancelled. Into R2, radius of the cone, 3.5 multiplied by 3.5. And H2 is 10. Now again be very careful in cancellation. You know, double of 3.5 is 7. So simply what we do is 3.5 ones are 3.5, 2s are 7. 3.5 ones are 3.5 and 3.5 twos are 7. So we cancelled it. This 10 and 10 automatically gets cancelled. So in the numerator what we have is 2 into 2, that is 4, and divided by what is there in the denominator, it is 1 upon 3. Nothing is left, all 1 is there. So 1/3 is there. This is taken in the numerator. So it is 4 into 3 by 1. Reciprocal of 1 by 3 is 3 by 1. That is 12. So how many jugs? 12 jugs are needed, okay, to fill the cylindrical water pot completely. Completely filled, 12 jugs are needed to completely fill the cylindrical water pot. This is our answer. So this type of sums are also very useful where there is no conversion, but a small container is used to fill the big container. In such cases, always remember to find the number of small containers required is obtained by dividing the volume of big container by volume of the small container. And so we did it. Our answer is 12 jugs. Now we are moving to do the next sum, very important sum, 7th sum. Okay. Students, I am reading the 7th sum. It says that a cylinder and cone have equal bases. They have equal bases. The base of the cone, okay, and the base of the cylinder are equal. The height of the cylinder is 3 centimeter. Height of the cylinder is 3 centimeter, which I have written here. And the area of the base is 100 centimeter square. The area of the base of the cylinder is 100 centimeter square. Okay, you know that base of cylinder is a circle. So area of the base is given 100 centimeter square, and so naturally the base of the cone will also have the same area. It will be 100 centimeter square. Okay, while reading the sum you should understand all this. Now it is said that the cone is placed upon the cylinder. We have done it. Volume of solid figure so formed is 500 centimeter cube. The volume of this entire solid figure is 500 centimeter cube. Find the total height of the figure. Now student, you know the height of the cylindrical part. Only thing we have to find is the height of the cone. Understand? So what I should write? I will write here now the details. So students, I have written for cylindrical part, height is 3 centimeter, which is already drawn here. Area of the base is 100 centimeter square. This is the base of cylindrical part. Its area is 100 centimeter square. And area of base of cone is also 100 centimeter square, because for conical part it is 100 centimeter square. Total volume of the solid figure is 500 centimeter cube. This is the volume. Now, we have to find the total height of the entire solid. Out of that, you know the height of the cylindrical part. So what we'll write in the solution? In the solution, we will write that the height of let the height of cylindrical part be h1, and that of conical part conical part be H2. So we have now H1 is how much? H1 is, it is given, H1 is 3 centimeter because it is height of the cylindrical part. Also we have area of the base, area of the base, okay, of cone as well as cylinder, okay, of cone as well as cylinder. How much it is? Area of the base is nothing but a circle, which is pi r square, and that is equal to 100 centimeter square. Understand? So these are the things which are given to us. Okay, now what we'll do is, we know, I just told you that the entire solid has volume 500 centimeter cube. So what I will write is volume of the solid. I am writing it so that you will understand. So student, volume of solid figure is volume of cone plus volume of cylinder. Okay, and, basically you must write it this way: volume of cone plus volume of cylinder. Okay, now this is given 500. Total volume of the solid figure is 500. Formula for volume of cone: 1/3 pi r1 square, pi r square h2. Why I wrote h2? Because it is the height of the cone, as I have assumed here. Okay, h2 is the height of the conical part, and volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. H1, why I wrote h1? As I have assumed height of cylindrical part to be h1. Now simply calculation. So what I have to write is 500 is equal to, you can see pi r square is taken common. So if I take pi r square common, and then I will write, okay, remaining terms. So it is 1/3 into h2 for this, okay, and plus in this, as I have taken pi r square common, I will write h1. Okay, now I have to simply calculate. Okay, for the lack of space I am writing here this step. 500 is equal to pi r square. What is the value of pi r square? It is 100. So 100 inside bracket 1/3 into h2. Do you know h2? No, that we have to find. Height of the conical part we have to find. So 1/3 h2 plus what is h1? h1 is 3. Understand? So this is how we reached up to here. Now further steps. How to do the further steps? So I have removed this part. Now how to do this 100, which is multiplied with this entire expression, is brought on the other side. So 500 divided by 100 is equal to, whatever thing left here is 1/3 h2 plus 3. 1/3 h2 plus 3. Now this is 500 5s are 500. 5 and this plus 3 is brought here. So 5 minus 3 is 1/3 h2. Okay, 5 minus 3 is 2 and 1/3 is brought here. So reciprocal of 1/3 is 3 equal to h2, and therefore what is h2 equal to? h2 is equal to 6 centimeter, which is height of the conical part. Now you can easily say, if height of the cylindrical part is 3 and conical part is 6, what is the total height of the entire figure? The total height of the entire figure will be 9 centimeters. So therefore total height of the solid, total height of the solid figure, okay, is equal to, what to write? h1 plus h2. h1 is 3 centimeter, h2 we got 6 centimeter. So total height of the entire solid will be 9 centimeter. So very important sum it is. Okay, now see, normally it's not like customary sum where we generally are asked to find either volume of cylindrical part or volume of cone or curved surface area, total surface area. Totally a different dimension. So height of the solid so formed is asked here. So this is how the sums in this chapter can be modified in hundreds of different ways. Understand, student? So please try to solve this sum. Now what I feel is, it is almost half an hour, and further doing sums will not be possible. Remaining sum in this exercise, okay, I think so there are approximately 12 sums in this exercise. So 5 sums are still left. I hope you will be solving those 5 sums. If you are not able to do them, I am definitely recording answers of those 5 sums. Okay, and I hope you have understood everything, each and every step of all the sums we did here. Earlier 3-4 sums were very easy, but sum number 5, 6, 7 are very very important sums. Same way, the remaining sums in this exercise are also very important. So students, kindly do these sums by yourself, the remaining sums, okay, until we meet the next time. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice time. Good day. Goodbye. Thank you very much.